Right now, it's been 1 year since the flex lane was added to the Beltline. We take a look at the numbers to see if that extra lane is helping with traffic times.
Also, with last week's rain, is southern Wisconsin improving on its drought conditions? The answer may surprise you.
And later, we're live at Concerts on the Square after bad weather postponed it for a third time this season. Welcome to News 3 now at 6. Good evening. We begin with breaking news on Madison's east side. Right now, police there are investigating a shooting. It
happened at the intersection of Milwaukee Street and Milky Way. So far, we know one person suffered life-threatening injuries. Let's go now live to Armand Rahman with the very latest. Armand, what can you tell us?
Yeah, Eric and Charlotte, police say the victim was a male, but they are unsure of his age right now. He's in the hospital currently, and due to the weather here from earlier, crews say they will be wrapping up here at the scene on the east side shortly. Now, the shooting occurred around 3 p.m., and while Chief Sean Barnes says not much is known right now as it is an active investigation, police believe it stemmed from some type of interpersonal conflict.
Those who are responsible for this will be brought to justice. Again, there were people out here today. There were families, there were children. It was in the daytime, it's the summertime, and no one should have to endure this. And I promise you that these officers behind me are literally, no stone will be left unturned until we collect all evidence and we process that evidence to determine who is responsible for this.
When we talked to the chief less than an hour ago, he said no one is in custody right now, and anyone with any information about the situation is asked to come forward. And police say when they arrived, they had to deal with a large group of tense people, a lot of crowd control. That's why there was a lot of the police presence that you see here right now. They asked people, especially when the weather was like that, to stay inside and away from the crime scene. But again, anyone with any information as to what happened is asked to contact law enforcement. MPD expects to give some type of update on this shooting tomorrow morning. For now, live in Madison, Armand Rahman, News 3 Now.
Today marks 1 year since the flex lane opened on the Beltline, and ahead of its launch, there were some questions about just how much it would impact your commute.
Our Catherine Merck breaks down the data surrounding crashes and travel times this past year and shares what drivers have to say about giving it a go.
Some drivers on the Beltline give the flex lane the green light more than others.
I drive the Beltline every day from the interstate to the Beltline to go to work. It's faster and it's better than in-town driving.
I am not comfortable using the flex lane. To me, it takes away your defensive driving skills, so you are so close to that center median.
Wisconsin Department of Transportation officials feel the first year has been a success.
You like to see when your plans and what you're planning and what you expect to happen actually happen.
In terms of travel times this past year, data from the Department of Transportation show a positive result with adding the flex lane. In 2019, the average travel time between Verona Road and I-3990 was about 23 minutes during the busiest time of day. With the flex lane added this past year, these travel times were reduced by up to 45%. For crashes, the average number before the pandemic was 591 per year. With the flex lane, that number dropped to 446 per year. That's a 24% decrease in Beltline crashes, even considering COVID travel impacts on the data.
We have seen the volumes come back to the Beltline already, and actually a little bit increase that we've seen since 2019.
While the drivers might have different opinions,
I think it helps.
I don't drive it very often, thank goodness.
The DOT hopes this data shows good signs for everybody on the Beltline.
Well, we've been through a winter, been through some of the summer months and that, and it's been exciting, actually, for us.
When the flex lane opened last year, Wisconsin became the 18th state in the nation to use the highway shoulder as a part-time travel lane. Since then, the DOT says both Iowa and Connecticut state departments have reached out, aiming to create a similar system there. Reporting in Madison, I'm Catherine Merck, News 3 Now.
Meanwhile, Dane County deputies stopped several drivers who were speeding on Highway 151. During enforcement, deputies reportedly saw excessive speeds and made a significant number of stops for drivers going over 90 miles per hour. At least 2 drivers, a motorcyclist going 140 miles per hour and a Kia going 125, escaped deputies. Deputies, along with Madison police, have continued plans for traffic safety and enforcement for the remainder of the summer.
Let's now check the first warn forecast with Chief Meteorologist Gary Canolti, who is live at Concerts on the Square, which was postponed by yesterday's rain. Hi, Gary.
Hi, Charlotte. And we just got notification that the start of today's concert will will be at 7:45, so it'll be pushed back about 45 minutes. It'll take them some time to get the stage ready and everything, but at least the rain has stopped. I mean, an hour ago it was pouring. Right now the sun is shining, and it looks like we'll be fine from here on out. Let's go ahead and take a look at high-resolution Doppler radar. You can see the showers and storms now moving south and east of Madison. That's good news there. And if we widen out the radar view, you'll see that at this point, there's nothing upstream. In fact, 3-hour future track radar doesn't show any precipitation to our north and west, so hopefully that trend holds. As far as visible cloud track, we've had sunshine except when the clouds and the showers came through for short periods of time, but notice it does clear up out to the west. If we look at well, let's go ahead and take a look at current temperatures right now. 73 in Madison. We've bounced back 3 degrees, getting some sunshine in here. Notice Janesville, they haven't had any rain yet. 82 degrees there. We'll zoom into Dane County. We'll zoom past that and just look at this evening's forecast. The showers and thunderstorms coming to an end for most areas. Temperatures dropping to about 70 by late evening. Most of the rest of the evening will be dry except for areas south and east of Madison. Later on, I'll take a look at a forecast that does include some more rain, but also includes some warm weather as well.
Gary, thank you. Let's head back inside where News 3 Now's Jalen Banks joins us with an update on Wisconsin's ongoing drought conditions. Jalen?
Yes, Charlotte. The drought continues, but it seems we're making some progress. But before we get to the good news, we first have to get through some of the bad. The National Integrated Drought Information System says that Iowa, Sauk, and Dane County are under an extreme drought. And our very own Jacob Montesano of our First Warn Weather team shared with me that the time period of May 1st to June 30th was the driest in Madison's history. Despite all of that, hope still remains on the horizon.
Now, the one slight good news is that the rainfall we saw yesterday, which a lot of our area got over 2 inches, that isn't included until next week's drought monitor. Mostly it goes from Monday through Sunday and it released Thursday. So next week's drought monitor is already starting to possibly show some promise. I'm hoping that at the very least we drop one category from extreme to severe.
And one more stat for you all at home, 5.4 million Wisconsin residents live in areas of drought according to the drought monitor. And for more information on the drought, you can go to channel3000.com. Back to you.
Jalen, thank you. And now to an update out of Waushara County, where firefighters say a wildfire there is now fully contained. Crews were still on scene as of this afternoon to monitor for hot spots and to help with cleanup efforts. The fire burned an estimated 730 acres southeast of Coloma. Now, the size of that fire has varied largely due to different measuring practices. In total, 3 primary buildings and 16 smaller structures were destroyed. 8 firefighters were injured fighting the fire, including one who was hospitalized and then later released. The Juneau County Sheriff's Office is putting out an alert for a missing woman who hasn't been seen since the 4th of July. Leah Stewart was last seen in the area of 43rd Street in the township of Lemonweir near Mauston. The 43-year-old last seen wearing a black shirt and dark shorts with no shoes. Leah has pierced ears and tattoos on her right shoulder, right leg, and back. If you have any information about where she might be, please call the Juneau County Sheriff's Office.
The world's biggest dairy trade show will be staying in Dane County for the foreseeable future. Today, the World Dairy Expo announcing they have agreed to a new 5-year contract to stay in Dane County. The expo has called Dane County and the Alliant Energy Center home for all 55 years of its existence. According to Dane County Executive Joe Parisi, the new contract also includes an option to extend the agreement beyond the 5-year commitment.
The impact is throughout the state of Wisconsin, and relationships are made and developed and grown through this event that impact our economy and our state throughout the year and beyond.
Officials say the expo brings in an estimated $38.5 million in economic impact for Madison and Dane County, with as many as 2,000 international attendees coming to the area from 80 countries across the world.
Today is a big day here at News 3 Now as channel3000.com celebrates 25 years. The site launched on this day back in 1998, making it one of the first standalone daily local news sites in Wisconsin that offered more than just the news that you saw on air. To mark the anniversary, we spoke with one of our newsroom leaders at the time, our friend Tom Beer, who explained why they named the site Channel 3000.
We understood that it was a new medium. It wasn't television, it wasn't radio. It was something brand new, this internet at the time. And so we didn't want to tag it with the call letters of a TV station.
The site and what we offer online has evolved, of course, over the last quarter century, and we have a closer look at that evolution right now on our homepage, channel3000.com.
There is still more ahead on News 3 Now at 6, including week 2 of concerts on the square.
And we'll head out to the Capitol for a live look and what you can expect to hear at tonight's performance. Stay with us.
Don't miss the Smith Brothers Factory Authorized Sale on now. Select from many styles on our showroom floor or custom order the Amish crafted sofa just right for you.
Save big on quality Smith Brothers furniture.
At Wanakee Furniture, ETC.
Attention, Wisconsin veterans.
I'm Tony Evers, the governor of Wisconsin. If you are a veteran struggling to pay for rent, utilities, or other life-sustaining services, I want you to know that the Veterans Rental Assistance Program is here to help. The Veterans Rental Assistance Program was created by and for people living in Wisconsin, with benefit approvals being issued to veterans in just days, not months. You have already made a most noble sacrifice. You shouldn't have to continue doing so. We are here to support you. With pride in the way, it's never easy to ask for assistance, but rest assured we are here to help. The VRAP team is standing by to help. So call 833-WISC-VRAP or visit VRAPWI.com. You've always been there for us. We want you to know that we're here for you. On behalf of the state of Wisconsin, thank you.
Create the ultimate backyard getaway with 11% off everything at Menards. We have the best selection of decking, blocks, grills, and outdoor furniture. Transform your yard from ordinary to extraordinary. Add the perfect finishing touch to your patio with this 5-piece Harrison dining set. It's just $159.99 after rebate. Then cozy up on those cool summer nights with a toasty bonfire. The 29-inch Diamante fire pit is just $49.99 after 11% off.
Save big money at Menards. Don't miss the Smith Brothers Factory Authorized Sale on now. Select from many styles on our showroom floor or custom order the Amish crafted sofa just right for you.
Save big on quality Smith Brothers furniture.
At Wanakee Furniture, ETC.
You're watching News 3 Now at 6.
Welcome back. In about an hour and a half, Concerts on the Square will be holding its second concert tonight.
Well, this after the concert was postponed due to bad weather yesterday. And for more on what we can expect tonight from the show, let's go to Josh Sprider, who is not allowed to leave the 608. He is live at the Square, working late tonight. Josh, we appreciate it.
Hey guys, working late for a good reason. We are excited for Concerts on the Square. Of course, you heard that breaking news first here at the top of the show. They have delayed it until 7:45 due to some rain that moved through about an hour ago, but the show goes on. Joe Lanus is out here with us this morning, and tough call, but this is actually turning out to be a very nice evening out here.
Yeah, you know what? From 2-3 hours ago, it's certainly changed, and we're just really excited we caught a break, and we're going to get this concert going.
You know, I was talking to some of our viewers that were stopping by here. A lot of folks just sheltered at some local businesses, waited out the storm, and now you can see people are coming out in waves.
It kind of just shows the resiliency of Madison. I mean, I got to give a lot of credit to our crew and staff, but the fact that the crowds are back and they are ready to experience music and a community event, it doesn't get much better than this. This is why the Wisconsin Chamber Orchestra does what we do for the last 40 years.
You know, and this is going to be a big night too, because you are celebrating Wisconsin.
Yeah, it's a Wisconsin celebration. So we have some local artists, some Wisconsin artists. Andrew has a great program. You know, it's going to be a little short tonight because we're going to get a late start, but it's all in the spirit of our 40th anniversary, bringing 6 million people to downtown Madison since 1984.
You know, I think it goes to show just how much support you have when people are coming out. Even with the weather, you guys have had, what, 3 postponements already this year. Hopefully everything comes in threes and we're done with that.
Yeah, that would be great. I would love 3 Wednesdays to close out our season. But, you know, this is our anniversary year, and we have a campaign. It costs the Wisconsin Chamber Orchestra $1 million to put this on for our community. So for people that love this event and want to see it going, we have a campaign, $40 for 40 years. So consider contributing, and we're just so thrilled we can do this tonight. I mean, bringing music to Madison tonight is so special.
And, you know, you mentioned that. It's just the little things that can make a big difference here in our community, and this is one of them.
Yeah, I mean, every group adds a little bit to the palette of what Madison has to offer. And Concerts on the Square has been embraced by this community, it's been lifted by this community, and it's sustained by this community, and that's what makes this community so great and special.
Well, we appreciate you, Joe, and thank you for continuing the show tonight.
Yeah, thank you so much. We'll see you at 7:45.
You bet. Yeah, again here, guys, a delay until 7:45 this evening. The show goes on. For more information on Concerts on the Square, you can go to channel3000.com. Guys, that does it for me here. I got to get on the anchor desk tomorrow unless you guys want to work overnight and just work for me. Then I'll stay out here all night.
Charlotte's going to do that. She's signing up for that right now.
Okay, all right.
Josh, you better get home, get to bed. No concert for you. Thanks, Josh. Thanks, Joe. We appreciate it. Should be a good show tonight. After the break, the EPA wants to change the rules for buildings that contain lead paint or dust.
Also, the UW Police Department welcomes its newest member to the force, how their new four-legged friend will play a role moving forward.
Plus, we could be in for some more rain later tonight and tomorrow. Your complete forecast when we come back.
This week's Hy-Vee hot deals are Stamilk red cherries, just $2.99 a pound. Select General Mills cereal, $1.88. And value packs of Hy-Vee chicken breasts, only $2.99 a pound. Get the hottest deals all week long at Hy-Vee.
At Machinery Row Bicycles, you'll find bicycle store quality electric e-bikes from Trek, Electra, Felt, Giant, and more. Trek offers the best-selling e-bike in America, Trek Verve Plus, under $2,500. At Machinery Row Bicycles, you'll find fat e-bikes, mountain e-bikes, road e-bikes, bike path e-bikes, and more. Free services included. The place to shop for your new e-bike is Machinery Row Bicycles, the most beautiful bicycle store in the world.
Wish you had help getting things done. Same. So I got Spectrum One. It's fast internet, unlimited mobile, and advanced Wi-Fi, all for a great price. Want it? Here's the number.
Call 833-784-4999 to get Spectrum Internet for $49.99 a month, plus advanced Wi-Fi and your first line of unlimited mobile free for 12 months. Spectrum Internet delivers the fastest download speeds in the nation.
Which helps me run all of this easily. Kids checkups? Scheduled. Work? Bust. Treat dispenser? Treating. And since I'm always on this, unlimited mobile is a no-brainer. Work.
Switch to Spectrum One. 300 megabit internet, unlimited mobile, and advanced Wi-Fi for enhanced security.
Spectrum One. Gets it done.
Get Spectrum Internet for $49.99 a month, plus advanced Wi-Fi, and your first line of unlimited mobile free for 12 months. Call 833-784-4999. Visit Spectrum.com or stop by a store today.
McGann Furniture Downtown Baraboo invites you to come in for their huge Summer Sizzler Sale. It's our biggest sale of the year. For a limited time only, take advantage of sizzling hot markdowns throughout the store. All furniture, bedding, flooring, dining room sets, and accessories marked down with the lowest prices of the year. Plus, get free delivery. Hurry in today. The huge store-wide Summer Sizzler Sale at McGann Furniture ends July 22nd. You'll be glad you did. Since 1905, McGann Furniture, Downtown Baraboo.
Earn a 30-cent Hy-Vee fuel saver for every $60 you spend. That's a 30-cent fuel saver this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Only at Hy-Vee.
You're watching News 3 Now at 6.
Welcome back. The Biden administration is looking to reduce the level of harmful lead dust in millions of homes, schools, and child care facilities. They're proposing new federal rules to compel owners of buildings built before 1978 to clean up the toxic dust. The EPA says lead paint is still in about 31 million older houses. Many of those homes were painted with lead-based paint, which the federal government banned that year because of its adverse impact on children.
Well, the UW Police Department welcoming its first ever therapy dog. Meet Charlie. He is a one-year-old smooth-coated collie mix. Both he and Officer Caitlin Gamache will work across the campus to provide comfort to anyone in need during a crisis, traumatic incident, and more. Charlie has specialized training through the Paws and Stripes program.
We use him internally as well, so first responders deal with a lot of crises and incidences that are hard to see. So he's helping me personally deal with all of that and some of the difficult things that it's hard for me to see, but we also deploy him here in our police department.
And some more facts about Charlie. He is a rescue from a shelter in Florida. He loves pets and head scratches, but if you see him, they ask that you ask before petting him. Let's head back down to Concerts on the Square. Gary now with a complete look at our forecast.
Well, it's a beautiful evening out here. Compared to an hour ago, boy, that is a big change. It was pouring here. We had a couple of showers move on through, but now they've moved on out. And the good news is it looks like it'll stay dry for the rest of the evening. Again, the concerts will start at 7:45 with a shortened program this evening because of the setup time involved because of the rain. Let's take a look at high-resolution Doppler radar. You can see the showers that we had earlier now drifting into Rock County. Another little shower up north and west of the Dells, but for the most part, we should stay dry for this evening. Doppler track, a little wider perspective, shows some strong to severe thunderstorms over parts of Minnesota into the Dakotas. Good news is that will stay out to the west of us. Some of those showers and storms could reach us by early tomorrow morning. Notice the rain in Minnesota as it heads toward us kind of diminishes a little bit. The air has been cooled a little bit by the rain that we've had earlier, so that's good news, at least in the short term. We could use more rain. Of course, getting the rain, and obviously during concerts is not a great time, but you can see future track precipitation now shows lesser amounts of rain over the next couple of days, including tomorrow, Saturday, and even Sunday. For the most part, there'll be some heavier showers and thunderstorms. Those are more likely to occur now to our south and east across Illinois and Michigan. Three things you need to know in the forecast. It'll still be fairly humid for tomorrow and even into Saturday. That could lead to some rain chances. But for the most part, we're looking at generally just low rain chances. And then that's followed by warm temperatures for much of next week. On Weather Track, you can see the isolated nature of the showers and storms. A lot of dry air in between and a lot of sunshine. And so that actually allows the atmosphere to warm up and kind of decreases the rain chances. Our forecast for tonight, partly cloudy and mild, maybe a couple of thunderstorms toward tomorrow morning, low temperature dropping to 66. Tomorrow, humid. We'll see some scattered showers and thunderstorms, probably the best chances in the afternoon with a high of 86. As we look at future track, you can see the isolated nature of the showers and storms for tonight. Let's go back here. I want to show you this. You can see those showers and storms basically moving on through, a bit of a break overnight, and then as we head into tomorrow, you'll probably see more showers and storms pop up, especially as we head into tomorrow afternoon, but they might even be more isolated than what we're seeing right now. As far as the rainfall amounts are concerned, again, spotty. Now it looks like those rainfall amounts for the next couple of days will be lower now that we've got a batch of showers that's come on through here. And as we take a look at our first warned 7 to 10 day forecast, high temperatures middle 80s the next couple of days, lower 80s on Sunday, and then 77, pretty nice day on Monday. The temperatures start to warm back up into the middle 80s as we head into next week, and that will lead to some chances for showers and thunderstorms about the middle part of the week, but temperatures could be close to 90 by the end of next week. So good news, concerts back on, but 7:45 is the start for tonight.
Gary, thank you. We want to go to Alex now for some breaking weather news.
Yeah, thanks, Eric. We just want to update Gary's forecast. We do have a storm that is rotating just to the south and east of the Johnstown area, north of Bradford, where we do have a tornado warning in effect here. Let's just put our graphics here into motion. There we go. This storm, though, right now is going to be moving to the south and east, and this is just brand new here, folks. Moving to the south and east about 20 miles per hour, so that's going to put things in Bradford at about 6:25 p.m., in Bardwell at 6:41 p.m., and a little bit further to the south and east at 6:41 p.m. We'll be keeping an eye on this from our friends at the National Weather Service. Thank you very much, Jacob. We do have reports of a rotating wall cloud and a funnel cloud near Highway 14. So this would be right about where we're looking at things here, folks, just south of Johnstown, near the Bradford area, again, moving to the south and east at about 20 miles per hour. Eric, I'll send things back over to you. We'll let folks know if we have any more updates on this tornado warning.
Alex, thank you. Alex, thank you. We'll continue to update that as needed. Sports is coming up next. Stay with us.